Hey guys!
Hey fellas!
I'm back with another Wednesday short, and this week I'm going to be running through my top 5 tracks about lockdown, social distancing, all of that stuff. So without further ado, let's go through the tracks. Number 1. So the first track is Far Away by the Japanese House, and if the clue isn't in the title, it's about being far away from a loved one. As I said, it's by Japanese House, and they managed to get fellow Dirty Hit signee Matty Healy from the 1975 to sing the backup vocals on this as well, which kind of gives it a nice texture. But I think it's the lyrics that are really the most important part of this song, and certainly why I've chosen it to be on this week's top 5 list. The song is actually old. It's not about being in lockdown, but it's about lead singer Amber being far away from her then partner Marika Hackman. They're both musicians. They both spend a lot of time on tour separately, and they don't get to see each other all throughout the year. There's long periods of times where they don't see each other. So this song is kind of about how they deal with being in that long distance relationship, which means it's kind of perfect for lockdown because that's what a lot of people are going through right now. Number 2. So this one is a song I've loved for years. It's See You Again by Tyler Creator featuring Kali Uchis. I guess the song itself is about not knowing when you're going to see someone again. And that's really relevant right now. We don't know when lockdown's necessarily going to be lifted. We don't know when we're going to be able to see our friends, our family, we're going to be able to hug them, whatever. So it's kind of a dreamy approach to kind of take you away and think about when we are going to see people again, which will hopefully be very soon. Number 3. Now this next track is from Inhaler, which is actually fronted by Bono's son, and this is a track called It Won't Always Be Like This. This song isn't really about anything to do with lockdown at all. It's kind of about being in a tough place in your relationships with people, and how things aren't always going to be the way they are at the moment. Things will get better, and that's something we can all take away from in this current climate. Number 4. So number 4 comes from a band who just released a brand new album actually. It's called Bodies by Car Seat Headrest. I think the most important line from this song is the line that goes, I'm sick of meaning, I just wanna hold ya. I think it's important because we're all having to communicate through texts and things. We're not talking to each other in real life anymore, really. We're communicating with people. We're not being dubious about what we're trying to say. We've got to be clear. It's all about the meaning, and you know, there's been a lot of stuff about grandparents wanting to hug their grandchildren again. So it's kind of about we all want to give each other a huge hug when this is all over. So that's kind of a heartwarming take from a Car Seat Headrest song. And finally, number 5. So this is a track that was actually released just last week, BRB by Mahalia. She's got one of the best voices in the UK right now, and unsurprisingly she has spent the last, well, I guess year or so jetting around the world, doing gigs, recording music in other countries. As part of that though, she as well is having to work a long distance relationship when she's doing that, and she doesn't necessarily know when she's going to be home. And this song deals with all those emotions of being far away from a loved one. You can apply it to any kind of relationship you have. It's kind of about how we push through that, and how we process those emotions, I guess. So those were my top 5 alternative lockdown tracks for you to go and check out. If you liked the video, please like. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe, and I will see you next week, and hopefully my moustache will be better. Goodbye.